You know, it's interesting on the local side. When it comes to, there's a couple different elements of local. There's the owned and operated when it comes to national brands. There's a large issue when it comes to national brands buying local. And it has everything to do with how local is really hard to work with, especially local holding companies. Hence my project with NewsPass ID is the aggregation network of that. Buyers, if you think about wanting national brands and agencies working with local, the other challenge, candidly, is then when cookies do go away, how do we measure across that ecosystem when you've got multiple identifiers being set up in that infrastructure? Local buying, a lot of publishers obviously are using local SMBs for audience extension. They're faced with very similar prospects on, okay, well, how do we do lookalikes? How do we reach extension? What's gonna happen in for Q4 this year? You're gonna have local and national media planners going, what's my privacy sandbox look like? What does my UID2 connection look like? What does my Amazon world look like? We're walking into what media planning is gonna be is not gonna be holistic based on anything more than some of these very specific concrete channels being set up. And I do think that the local SMB buying is gonna be very similar, but as we know, it tends to fall a little bit further behind than the national buying. They're not as sophisticated out of the gate. So this is gonna be a learning curve. I actually think there's gonna be a lot of volatility here in Q3, Q4, but come next year, people are gonna have a lot of learnings and they're gonna go correct in Q1 of 2025 on what we found out and how this transition is gonna happen.